So, in 2006, they decided it would be a good idea to remake the movie Shaggy Dog with Tim Allen as the guy who turns into a dog. I watched the original one a while ago, and this movie is worse than the first one. Worse. Now, I earlier in one of my other videos, I accidentally said something about who let the dogs out, but it was this movie. I'm pretty sure is the one. They start playing Who Let the Dogs Out, and I start going like a crazy man. Like I couldn't handle it. Uh, man, Tim Allen is not funny. He's not funny. The only time Home Improvement was ever funny was the other characters in the movie or TV show, and this movie is just so bad. So he has to. It's the same movie pretty much as the first one, where he gets. Well, there's like this company that's experimenting on animals, and for some reason is making. That's what it was. They find this dog that's like a dog that's immortal, and they're like taking stuff like part of his DNA and putting it in other animals to try to make immortality for this guy that owns a company, and it's like the side effects are making animals have like dog parts. So like there's a monkey that barks and like a snake with a dog's tail, and the dog ends up biting Tim Allen, and then Tim Allen turns into a dog, and he has to convince his family he's a dog, and they have to save him. He loves dogs after that. He hates dogs before. It's just like there's so many movies like this. There has to be like a million movies like this, like or 80 million movies like this, and I gotta throw Tim Allen in there. Honestly, I'd rather have like Paul James Malcott blart Kevin in there, or like Adam Sandler. That'd be stupid. But at least he probably would have had a better variety of emotions besides. It's like the movie. But I look like a dog though when I make those noises. So this movie sucks butt. It would have probably been the worst out of the 5 that I just did, if not for how so bad it was that it was almost entertaining just because I got to make fun of it and be like, you suck movie, you suck. And like really get into how much I hate you movie. I hate you, I hate you. This is exactly the type of movie too that made me want to do something like this because there's so many movies like this. And it seems like what they do is they take an old actor that isn't funny and isn't anything anymore but had some popularity back in the day, and they throw him into like a remake like this. It's like, yeah, we'll get Tim Allen and we'll throw Tim Allen in there and we'll remake this movie about a guy who turns into a dog and he'll talk and like, but the people can't hear him though, so it's like, oh, it's gonna be hijinks and like, no. This is a Disney movie. Like, Disney really crapped out some bad movies. Right, Snake? Right? Some bad movies? But this is about as low as it gets, really. I mean, you can tell they had money. I mean, I'm sure Tim Allen wasn't cheap. But oh man, I'd feel so bad for the parents that had to bring their kids to this movie in the theaters, and they were probably just like, I want to go home and watch some like Barney or Sesame Street. Sesame Street's tight. I wish they had a dog Sesame Street movie. I don't think they do. But Follow That Bird is tight. You should watch Follow That Bird. It's a good Sesame Street movie. I recommend Follow That Bird over Shaggy Dog any day. Both of the Shaggy Dogs. But if I had to recommend a Shaggy Dog, I would recommend the original Shaggy Dog. Thank you very much. Because this dog, Shaggy Dog, is true crap.